Yo, first things first, shout out Jimmy Range. Feel me? We love Jimmy Range content over here. He makes some great NBA content. Fuck what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? Two, Summer League just ended. Trailblazers got a ring. Feel me? Got the first Summer League ring to ever ring to ever get. You feel me? Type shit. So, with that being shared, we gonna see how every top pick is doing in the Summer League or how they did, whatever.
Summer League going on right now, and finally getting the chance to see the top picks on the court today. I want to talk
Chatty.
about how they've all performed. We're going to kick things off with the very last selection of the lottery, the 14th overall pick in the draft by the Cavaliers, Ochai Agbaji. After his senior season at Kansas, Agbaji was one of the best two-way wings in the country. The expectation coming into the draft that he was a very low-risk, ready-to-compete prospect. I loved him going to the Cavaliers with how he fit with Darius Garland.
Right, he's going to fit beautifully with Garland, bro.
Player, I was interested to see how he performed in the Summer League in a more primary role. Through 4 games, I would have to say he's been really solid. He's averaging 15 points a game, shooting 37% from the field, but that's a little deceiving. 75% of his attempts are coming from outside, where he's shooting 38%. The Cavaliers drafted him to be a reliable 3-and-D wing.
And he's going to do that.
Potentially be more than that.
For sure.
I think based on what we've seen so far, that's what they've got. Then we've got the 13th overall pick in the draft by the Hornets and eventually landed.
Respectfully, he homie gonna be like Norman Powell, hopefully better. Feel me? And that Norman Powell-esque type player for Cleveland is gonna bring them over the top because Isaac Okoro ain't the best 3-point shooter. You feel me?
In the hands of the Detroit Pistons, Jalen Duren. So far, Duren hasn't been jaw-dropping, but far from disappointing. He played in 3 games.
He is mad young,
11
though.
points and 3 rebounds. I think the biggest surprise regarding him in the Summer League is his passing. He threw some really impressive dimes from out of the post.
Moving like Bam Adebayo, you heard?
He just got the next Bam Adebayo.
Crazy.
While those hopes are a little bold right now, considering that Duren is one of the youngest players in the entire class, I think he has a great chance to be a foundational piece of this very promising young core being built in Detroit. Then we've got the 12th overall, the third of the Oklahoma City Thunder's 3 lottery selections, where they took
Jalen?
Now, Williams really interested me coming into the Summer League. We knew about the wingspan and the crazy vertical that helped him shoot up the board late in the draft process.
Got that Colin Sexton here.
We didn't know how quickly he would adjust to the NBA level, or whatever level you want to call the NBA Summer League. So far, I would have to say that he's exceeded most expectations. In the games he played in Utah,
I feel like the NBA Summer League fake is as hard, if not harder, than the league. Why I say that is because every man there, except for the top lottery picks, 15 lottery picks, is fighting. They fighting for a job. For me, they fighting to keep their passion alive. They playing defense for real. Like NBA, they don't really play defense. They looking to get a bucket. So they playing defense for real. They trying to show teams that they hustle. They do whatever it takes to get a win. Feel me? They do more than score. So they fit a role. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Summer League might be a little bit harder than the league, but
shooting 55% from the field. In the 3 games in Las Vegas, he's averaged 11 points, shooting 50% from the field. There's no question he has the tools.
Decent.
He seems just as comfortable on the ball as off.
Give it to him.
A reliable threat from outside. I really think the Thunder might have something special. 11 was the second of the Thunder's lottery picks. French forward Ousmane Dieng. In his 3 games in Utah, he averaged 7 points, shooting just 26% from the field.
That nigga
so far in
ugly
Las Vegas, it's been a little better,
no
averaging 11
homie.
points, shooting 45% from the field. Now he's kind of been what I expected.
Look
He's
like Christopher London
with the ball in his hands, given his size. It's hard to be sold on him just yet. I think we really got to wait and see. The 10th overall pick in the draft belonged to the Washington Wizards, and they decided to go with breakout sophomore.
I said that nigga for government and not LSK is crazy.
Now we have to be honest here. Davis hasn't looked too great.
I've not watched that nigga in
years.
years.
He's averaged just 8 points, shooting just 28% from the field. He's really struggled to find a rhythm and create space, but I want to make it clear that this video is not about how good a player is going to be in the future. As we saw in the last video, some of the best players in the league struggled to get things going.
So homie didn't play in the summer league.
How it is, and so far, it hasn't been a great start for Davis. Then we've got the 10th overall pick, where the San Antonio Spurs decided to.
Yo, I seen some clip of him, this motherfucker right here, saying it was a triple double right here. Feel me? And he was like, "Nah, fuck it, bro."
Russell Westbrook get him a lot. Bricks.
Oh, no.
Put down there. No, scoring triple-double. Yeah.
But anyway, besides the point, bro, in the comments, niggas was saying he was zesty, bro. And he's not zesty, my nigga. He's just not from America, bro. Feel me?
So with Baylor's glue guy, Jeremy Sohan. I was excited to see him on the
Niggas is mad corny.
Sadly, he tested positive following the draft,
Oh,
and the Spurs
word.
decided to hold him out of the summer league.
Damn.
We're going to have to wait a few months to see him on the court again. The 8th overall pick belonged to the Pelicans, and they went with Australian point guard Dyson Daniels.
He's tough.
Now, I think it's safe to say the immediate expectations for Daniels, especially as a scorer, are not that high. It's his defense, his playmaking, and newly elite size that carried his stock leading up to the draft.
He's gonna fill Lonzo Ball overall.
Daniels, but after missing 5 shots in the first 8 minutes of his NBA career, he suffered an ankle injury that shut him down for the rest of the summer league.
Damn.
In a very similar situation, we've got Shaedon Sharpe. Really, aside from the guys that went inside the top 3, I was probably the most excited to see Sharpe. He was the mystery of the draft. He was a top-ranked player in high school, but we never got to see him on the college court. I was really hoping we were in store for one of those, oh man, all the teams ahead of him effed up situations, but after just over 5 minutes and 3 shots,
Danger. Supplies and solutions for every industry.
Get off my screen.
making one of them, he also suffered an injury that knocked him out for the rest of summer league. Just given the situation he's in, going to Portland, I really hope he can surprise a lot of people next season. Then we've got the 6th overall pick in the draft by the Indiana Pacers.
Benedict.
Mathurin.
Yes,
Now, on
sir.
draft night, I really thought Sharpe was the pick here.
This man right here, Jimmy Butler-esque. Telling you, watch out for Benedict, bro. Watch out.
Just with the rebuild the Pacers appear
Telling
to be
you.
stepping into, but with what we've seen in the Summer League, I think the Pacers and Pacers fans are more than happy with their decision. He's easily been one of the most impressive shot creators and players overall out of the entire Summer League. He's averaged 19 points, shooting 49% from the field, and
19.
39% from 3. I actually just
39% from 3.
League, and I have to say, I loved what I saw from him. There were very few players
Watch out
that
for
were able to
Humpy,
get
bro.
him that good of looks that easily. I really think he might be the perfect pairing to Tyrese and Duarte.
Facts.
The Pacers are sneakily becoming a very interesting team to pay attention to. The 5th overall pick was in the hands of the Pistons, who most people, including myself, deemed massive winners.
Pacers are gonna trade Duarte one of these days. Not either end of the deadline next season or next off season. He's too old. He doesn't fit the timeline. He fits the timeline, but he doesn't fit the timeline. So, let's see.
After being able to draft Jaden Ivey, and well, shocker, he's looked really good. Not only was his production in the 2 games he played really solid, averaging 15 points and 4 assists on 50
Ivy is him.
splits, averaging just 18 minutes a game, but he passed the eye test with flying colors. I think it's safe to say he's coming in as one of the quickest players in the entire league. With
That nigga look like the rat from Flushed Away in that picture, bro. Hold on, bro. Nah, dead ass, bro. He dead ass look like the rat from Flushed Away in this picture, bro. That's mad disrespectful. You could have chose any other picture, bro. But I don't like the pairing of him and Cade. I don't necessarily think a backcourt is a way to win an NBA championship. You know what I'm saying? They're both 2 ball dominant players. It don't work. Sorry. So.
but he passed the eye test with flying colors.
He's a tough player. He needs to get traded.
He's one of the quickest players in the entire league with the ball in his hands. Something they could play off their top pick from a year ago, Cade Cunningham, beautifully.
I don't think
Cade
that.
thrives when he's able to slow the game down and control the pace. Ivy, on the other hand, is controlled chaos. It should be a lot of fun. Then we've got the...
You can't put controlled chaos with somebody that slows the game down at their own pace. That's literally like putting KD and Westbrook together. It worked, but only when some players are sacrificing things, and they don't. K looked like a player that might sacrifice something. He moved like it, but we'll see.
The 4th pick, and oh man, I hate having to do this, as most of the time we're doing the exact opposite, but we need to apologize to the Kings. Not that I'm completely sold, they made the right pick.
I'm not apologizing for nothing yet.
But man, is this kid gonna be good.
Yeah, he's gonna be tough though.
In 3 games in Vegas, he's averaging 24 points, shooting 48% from the field and 38% from 3. In the Utah Summer League, he was averaging 20 points and 8 rebounds.
He was going crazy.
On 51-44 splits. Insane. But the stats don't even tell the full story. While he's shooting with crazy efficiency from 3, he's also shooting with crazy volume. I got a chance to see him a couple times in Vegas, and he's just not afraid to test his ability. He attempted multiple threes off the dribble, but the big thing that could really make him one of the top players from this class.
Is he a shooting guard or a
coordination allows
forward?
him to guard almost anyone on the court. For most of the Kings outing against the Pacers, he was matching up with Mathurin. That's the kind of versatility the NBA is searching for.
I will put him at the
He
shooting
really
guard.
might be a dark horse for Rookie of the Year. So wow, the Kings have something to get excited about. Let's just hope they don't trade him in the middle of his second season for a player with 2 years left on their deal when it's clear they're still years away from competing.
Damn, that's a sub.
Then we've got the third overall pick that most thought would go number 1 for most of the draft process, Jabari Smith. Now, he's looked really solid defensively, but he struggled to get it going on offense.
Bro.
Right now, he's primarily
Homie was struggling
player,
for real,
which I think
bro.
makes it a little harder to build momentum in a setting like this. He's averaged 15
It's
points,
perfect.
9 rebounds, shooting 40% from the field and 26%.
He's a perfect fit next to Jalen Green because Jalen Green is this generation's Brandon Roy. He loves to score. He needs to go get a bucket. He's gonna look to go get a goddamn bucket. Jabari Smith cannot create on his own. Perfect pairing, respectfully.
From 3. But if there's one thing I don't think we should worry about one bit when it comes to Smith, it's his shooting. I think he's going to be just fine. It just hasn't been the best
He
start,
can't create his own shot, though, so that's going to be a problem.
Then we've got the second overall
Chetty.
Chet Holmgren. Yes, I know.
Yes,
I
sir.
jumped the gun a little bit after his first game. I
OD,
couldn't help
buddy.
it. I'm a Thunder
You
fan.
definitely did.
I was in shock. Now, that's not to say I'm not still extremely impressed with what he's done. He averaged 17, 10, 4, and 4, shooting 50% from the field and 40% from
40% from 3?
He's averaged 12 points, 8 rebounds, and 2
That's
blocks.
sick. 40% from 3? Ooh. Chet got a fan in me.
Shooting 46% from the field. And
Got a fan in
40%
me.
from 3 and
Pause.
bases. Now, the big thing that everyone wants to talk about is the few possessions that Chet got bodied by Kenneth Lofton.
Bro.
And yes, that happened.
Do you see how big Kenneth Lofton is, nigga? That nigga is a linebacker, bro, playing in the NBA, bro. Bro. He's a linebacker, tight end. Fucking D tackle, bro, playing in the A, bro. Of course he's bodying Chet. He's bodying Porzingis. He's bodying Rudy Gobert, bro. Like, come on, bro. That's not even a grown man. That's bigger than a grown man, nigga. That's a boulder pushing you, bro.
Elite strength is not a part of his game just yet. But everyone's going a little too far with this. Bringing up guys
Moving like Zach Randolph.
Joel Embiid.
Oh, he that Kenny is that Debo. You know what I'm saying?
Bodies everyone.
You see the way
Aside
he
from that
body?
one
He body
season
like
of
Debo.
events,
You feel
I've
me?
loved what I've seen.
Oh, Zebo.
Whether it's
My
his
bad.
shooting on the perimeter,
Zebo.
his skill taking the ball down the court, or his ability as a shot creator. He's
Yo.
looked great, and honestly, I'm not sure what it is, but these summer league refs have been doing him dirty.
True
But I
arms,
guess that's why
cuzzy.
they're summer league refs. I mean, they let Richard Jefferson in. That's saying a lot.
I'll cover
Then
him up.
lastly, we've got the number 1 overall pick.
Pablo.
Paolo Banchero. After Chet's debut, the expectations for Paolo became extremely high. And for the most part, I think he's looked the part.
Nah,
he's
he-
averaged
no
20
crazy.
points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists, shooting 50% from 3 in
He's
his 2
him.
summer league outings. He showed off some really impressive shot creation, both on the perimeter and back to the basket. There's no question he's a freak, given his size,
He's
strength, and
him.
ability that was on full display. I talked about it a lot in the pre-draft process, but as the season went on at Duke, he really took on more and more ball-handling duties, where he really started to thrive as a playmaker. I think
He's
it's safe to
him.
say that's going to be a huge...
So that was every lottery pick in the goddamn NBA draft 2022. You feel me? That's how they did in the summer league. Some couldn't play. Some got injured. Some did amazing. Some played like goddamn poop. Keegan Murray. Keegan. You proved a lot of motherfuckers wrong in the summer league, my boy. You went crazy. So shout out to you. You did something. You did something that nobody thought. Everybody looked at that move like it was crazy. You proving a lot of people wrong. Continue to prove everybody wrong, my boy. Go crazy. Jaden Ivey, you soon be traded. Type shit. Type shit. But yeah. So, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Turn the noti bell on, by the way. Feel me? Turn that bitch on. Join the Discord in the link below and subscribe to the main channel. You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
And we got no time in the day. She talk a lot and she crazy. My mind is stay on the paper. Gotta get up and make it. Talking